I don't know if you guys saw, but we have the much anticipated Shaman changes, ladies and gentlemen. The much anticipated Shaman changes. Honor of that will log on Proc Weeper, but I wanted to check these out because this is something that people have been excited about for a long time, and I'm really excited about too, as someone who has played a decent amount of Resto, LE, and Enhance. I want to see like some of the new talents and some of the new stuff that they did. So I'm gonna go through these changes, okay? Really quick for those of you that are lazy to read them yourselves, and for those who want my input on them. So here we go. Greetings, Shamans. Earlier today, we unfortunately deployed a small amount of our Shaman update on the beta. This may have put the class in a bad state for testing, but that will be only the case for the next day or so. We have significant updates to the Shaman talent trees coming in tomorrow's beta build. First, we'd like to outline our philosophy and goals for these changes. We started by addressing the new raid Shaman buff, Sky Fury, and then going over each of the tree updates individually. Sky Fury. Throughout Dragonflight and Warthin's development, the topic of raid buffs has been actively discussed, and we've come to the decision to add a new raid buff for Shaman. Our goal with this buff is to have it replace Wind Fury Totem buff previously brought by Enhancement Shamans and grant Elemental and Restoration access to a raid buff to encourage their value in raids. Sky Fury incorporates the previous effects of Wind Fury Totem had of activating additional auto attack swings with a small mastery buff. Players may also note that this is lifting the party-wide restrictions previously placed on Wind Fury Totem's effect and turning it into a guaranteed raid-wide effect. That's crazy. That's big. Sheesh. Class tree. For the Shaman class tree, we reduced the node count of defense and throughput nodes to allow most of the decision-making in its tree to focus on picking up different utility. There will also be some new toys to help the group utility and personal survivability. Pathing has been improved in a variety of ways, and previously potentially restrictive locations of Gust of Wind, Spearwalk, and Earthshield have been changed to make it easier to pick up. We feel this frees up the points for compelling decisions elsewhere without having compromised movement or defensiveness to such a large degree. You said that's bad for Enhanced, they just lose their only reason to be brought? Wait, isn't Wind Fury different? Isn't Wind Fury different? Sky Fury incorporates the oh, okay. Interesting. So now you only need one Shaman. So basically an Elemental Shaman or Resto Shaman brings the same utility as an Enhancement Shaman. All right. Elementals updates focus on scaling their proc rate to more consistent between AoE and single target situations, allowing for things such as Lava Burst to have more of an impact on the rotation, improving their talent tree layout to allow more diverse builds and variety. We want to empower LE Shamans to be able to specialize as lightning focus, lava focus, or weaving between all of the elements and have distinct builds with each of these. That's cool. I kind of feel like the lightning options have been left behind. Like all the lightning stuff is just garbage in PvP. So I kind of like that. We'll see how it plays out. Restoration and Restoration Shaman updates condense the availability of damage-focused nodes and specialization to free up talents to decide on healing profiles and moving core nodes such as Ascendance and Tidebringer into more available locations. We want Resto Shamans to feel they have multiple compelling options to reach the heavily desirable nodes on their tree. We also focused on increasing the effectiveness of a few core rotation Shaman spells. We feel we have fallen behind. Okay, the most notable spells here are Healing Surge and Spirit Link. In Healing Surge's case, players will notice more bonuses to the spell. And for Spirit Link, we're returning this Sprouting Spirit Azurite trait with a twist of Splash Healing to make it strong in any group content. Healing Rain is also seeing new bonuses focused on increasing the effect. For enhancement, we've generally been pleased with the state and talent diversity of the specialization tree, so we're approaching it with a lighter touch. We're focused on baselining a few of the core spells and utility within their specialization tree to allow for more optionality in both the core and spec tree. Wait, what? Wait, are Enhancement Shamans stoked? I thought Enhancement Shamans wanted big changes. Two-handed Enhancement Shaman, anybody, or what's up? All right, so let's look at the class tree really quick. Class tree. Many talents have moved locations or have had their pathing updated in all trees. Yeah, I'm good, Pokey. Thanks, man. New ability, Sky Fury. Harness the fury of the Wind Lord and grant a target 2% mastery and empower their auto attacks to have 20% chance to instantly strike again. If the target is in your raid... Okay, so that seems really insane. 2% mastery and a 20% chance to instantly attack again. Okay. Elemental Resistance. This is a new talent. Healing from Healing Stream reduces fire, frost, and nature damage received by 6%. No! I hate this. Dude. Okay. I like Shaman, but whatever. I hate this. Healing from Cloudburst Totem reduces fire, frost, and nature damage taken by 3% for 3 seconds. It's not that I hate totems, I just hate this damage reduction shit. Whatever, I'll just be an arcane mage. Although this was fun, it's fun for the shaman, but man, seeing some of the stuff that they've added is like, it's so annoying as a caster. I feel like shamans are already so good at casters, so good into casters in most situations that it's just gonna be even more cray cray. Yeah, 6% damage reduction. New talent, Refreshing Waters Healing Surge is 25% more effective on yourself. Okay. New talent, Traveling Storms, can now be cast on allies. So they basically took a PvP talent and added it. Kind of cool. New talent, Season Winds, interrupting. This is one that I'm really unhappy about personally. Interrupting a spell with Wind Shear decreases your damage taken from that spell school by 15% 18 times, or by 15% for 18 seconds, stacking 2 times. So you get basically 30% damage reduction. Like, I know you guys are gonna think, like, 18 seconds is so long. You have so many chances to interrupt. You like this? You'll be immortal? Yeah, it's so goofy though, like. So if you get double seasoned winds, you're taking 15%. Like, let's say I'm playing my Frost Mage. I get sheared on a Frostbolt or a Glacial. 15% damage reduction. He does it again. 30% damage reduction. He has Healing Stream down. Another 6% damage reduction. He's got 36% damage reduction up the whole game. That's crazy. If you interrupt Frost, then a Fire, is it switching? No, you get both. It's not switching, you get both. So yeah, I personally don't like Season Winds or this for PvP. I don't like them at all. They'll probably need a PvP modifier. New talent, Encasing Cold. Frost Shock snares its target by an additional 10% and its duration is increased by 2 seconds. Okay. Arctic Snowstorm, enemies with 10 yards of your Frost Shock are snared by 30%, so AoE Frost Shock snare. Ascending Air, the cooldown of Windrush Totem is reduced by 30 seconds, and its movement speed lasts an additional 2 seconds. Cool. Enhanced Imbues, the effects of your imbued weapons are increased by 20%. This is cool. Stone Bulwark Totem summons an Earth Totem at your feet for the caster, granting a caster a shield absorbing damage for 10 seconds. Has an additional absorb every 5 seconds, 2-minute cooldown. Seems good. New talent, Jetstream. Windrush Totem's movement speed bonus is increased by 10%. And now remove snares. Okay. Primordial Bond. While you have an elemental active, your damage taken is reduced by 5%. Bro. We'll see. I guess a lot of this stuff could just get nerfed in PvP. Voodoo Master has been redesigned. Your Hex target is slowed by 70% during Hex and for 6 seconds after it ends. Reduces the cooldown. 70% snare on Hex? Nice. Flurry moved from Class Tree to Enhancement Tree. The cooldown of Gust of Winds has been reduced to 20 seconds. Earth Grab Totem and Windrush Totem no longer show a choice node. Lightning Lasso and Thunder Shock no longer share a choice node. The following talents are now 1 point. Oh, wow. Elemental Warding is 1 point. Nature's Guardian wins. This is nice. A lot of the time when they rework stuff, like they do add new things, but they also just make it way easy. You just get way more talents for free. The following talents have been removed: Swirling Currents, Surging Shields, Ancestral Defense, Tranquil Air, Stone Skin, Enfeeblement, Maelstrom Weapon, Flurry, and Go with the Flow. Alrighty, alrighty. Farseer, Restoration, Undulation can now trigger Call of the Ancestors. Restoration, Healing from Chain Heal. Healing from Chain Heal from Totemic Rebound increased by 400%. Alright, Elemental, new talent, Fusion of Elements. After casting Ice Fury, the next time you cast a nature... Okay, let's look at this. After casting Ice Fury, the next time you cast a nature and a fire spell, you additionally cast an elemental blast at your target. That's kind of cool. I think Ice Fury is pretty awful. So, I like that, I guess. New talent, Storm Frenzy. Your next Chain Lightning or Lightning Bolt has a 40% reduced cast time. After casting Earth Shock, LE Blast, or Earth Shake can accumulate. So you get faster Lightning Bolts and Chain Lightnings. Okay. Elemental Unity. While a Storm Elemental is active, your nature damage is increased by 10%. While a Fire Elemental is active, your fire damage is increased by 10%. Okay. Lightning Conduit. While Lightning Shield is active, your nature damage dealt is increased by 8%. Isn't Lightning Shield always active? So it's just 8% damage? Is there ever a moment where Lightning Shield isn't up? Might Earth Shield yourself, but can't you have both? Pretty sure you get both, so. Interesting. It can be dispelled? I don't think it can. New talent, Everlasting Elements. Increase the duration of your elementals by 20%. Thunderstrike Ward. Imbue your shield with element of lightning for 1 hour, giving your lightning bolt and chain lightning a chance to call down thunderstrikes on your target for nature damage. Alrighty. Earthen Rage. Your damage spells incite earth around you to come to your aid for 6 seconds, repeatedly dealing nature damage. What the frick? Earthen Rage? Your damage spells incite the earth around you to come and aid you. Okay. New talent, Echo of the Elements. When your Storm Elemental or Fire Elemental expires, it leaves behind a lesser elemental to continue attacking. Alright. New talent, first Ascent. The cooldown of Ascendance is reduced by 60 seconds. New talent. Oh, wow. That's good. It gives them more 2-minute timers. Preeminence. Your haste is increased by 25% while Ascendance is active and its duration is increased. Oh my god, that's good. You get like Bloodlust with Ascendance. A new talent, Fury of Storms. Activating Stormkeeper summons a powerful lightning elemental to fight by your side for 8 seconds. Shit. Primordial Fury has been redesigned. Now increases the critical strike bonus of Elemental Fury by 25%. Ice Fury has been redesigned. Casting a Lava Burst has a chance to replace your next Frost Shock with Ice Fury. Elemental Overload has been redesigned. Now increases all physical and elemental damage dealt. The damage of Elemental Overload is now 25% of normal damage. It was 85%. Lava Surge is now learned at level 12. Stuff isn't too new. Yeah, the mastery change is big because I'm pretty sure this completely changes Shaman, right? Wasn't Shaman's mastery before, like Elemental Shaman's mastery before was something different? It was, that's how you cast multiple meatballs, right? I don't think we're gonna lava anymore. I don't think it's lava time. So your Lightning Bolt, Ice Fury, Lava Burst casts have a 70% chance to trigger a second cast on the same target. So that's Elemental Overload. It's now different. Now it increases all physical and elemental damage dealt. So your mastery is just, instead of proccing more damage, just makes you do more damage. Which, I mean, I don't know, whatever. I think it's more boring, like... Lava Surge is now learned at level 12. Inundate is learned at level 14. The trigger rate of Lava Surge and Searing Flames now scale based on the number of targets Flame Shock is on. In single target, it should trigger slightly more often, and AoE should trigger slightly less often. Flash of Lightning now also increases the critical strike chance of Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning. Swelling Maelstrom now increases the damage of Earthshock, Elemental Blast, and Earthquake. Master of Elements now increases the damage of your next spell. Echo Chamber now increases the damage of Elemental Overload by 10%. Okay, so there's just a bunch of like talent changes. Alright, let's see the big Enhancement Shaman changes. So Ellie looks pretty cool. So I like the general tree changes so far. I like the Ellie Shaman changes so far. It's gonna be a much different playstyle, but I honestly think that they needed to do something with Ellie. I feel like it's been a very similar playstyle for a long time. So hopefully it works out, like... Oh, Maelstrom generation has been updated for the following abilities. Yeah, so they basically nerfed Maelstrom generation. I mean, who knows? We'll see how it goes. Enhancement changes. All right, let's see the big Enhancement Shaman changes, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for these. Maelstrom weapon is now learned at level 10 and has been removed from the class tree. Barrel lunge is now learned at level 14 and has been removed from the class tree. Flurry moved from class tree to enhancement tree. Elemental damage reduced by 25%. The following talents have been removed. Wind Fury Totem, Focused Insight, Refreshing Waters. Damn, Enhance is sick. All right. Let's look at Resto. Well, bro, poor Enhancement Shamans. I think Enhancement Shamans have been waiting and anticipating changes for so long. Guys, can we get some just hearts in the chat, hearts in the comment for the Enhancement Shamans that have been wanting two-handed Enhancement Shamans? To be honest, that's all I wanted. Yeah, right. All you wanted was your Ellie Blast to be reduced by 25%. That's Pog. All right, Restoration. New talent, Tidewaters. When you cast Healing Rain, each ally with your Riptide on them is healed. Okay. I know that the like PvP Resto Shamans love Healing Rain. Hopefully there's more Healing Rain changes. New talent, First Ascendance. The cooldown of your Ascendance is reduced by 60 seconds. That's nice. Puts at a 2-minute timer. New talent, Preeminence. Your haste is increased by. Okay, so that's the talent where you get Bloodlust while Ascendance is up. Really good. Makes it such a strong cooldown. New talent, Reactivate Warding. When refreshing Earth Shield, your target is healed for each stack of Earth Shield they are missing. When refreshing Water Shield, you are refunded more mana for each stack of Water Shield missing. The frick? New talent, White Water. Your critical heals have 215% effectiveness instead of the usual 200%. Maybe making crit better. New talent, Spouting Spirits. Spirit Link reduces damage taken by an additional 5% and restores health to all nearby allies 1 second after it is dropped. Sprouting Spirit healing is increased beyond 5 targets. Okay. Spirit Walker's Tidal Totem has been redesigned. After using Mana Tide Totem, the cast time of your next 3 healing surges is reduced by 100%, and their mana cost is reduced by 50%. Holy shit. That is huge. After you drop Mana Tide Totem, you get 3 instant healing surges, and they're all low mana. Master of Elements has been redesigned. Casting Lava Burst increases the healing of your next healing surge by 30%, stacking up to 2 times. Healing Surge applies Flame Shock to a nearby enemy when empowered by Master of the Elements. What the frick? That's really good. Mythic Plus, I can't. Yeah, it was good for PvP too, I'll tell you that. That's crazy. Now you're so incentivized to actually weave in. Like, it's like a part of your rotation to weave in Lava Burst. Improved Earth Living weapon has been redesigned. Earth Living receives 150% additional benefit from Mastery Deepal. Healing Surge always triggers Earth Living. Shit. Earthen Harmony has been redesigned. Earth Shield reduces damage taken by 5%, and its healing is increased by up to 150% if the target's health decreases. Whoa. Maximum benefit is reached below 50% health. Damn, so whoa. So Earth Shield's gonna... Did they change their mastery or something? Like, that's weird. So it's gonna be even stronger? It's a lot of extra healing. Downpour has been redesigned. Casting Healing Rain activates Downpour, allowing you to cast Downpour within 6 seconds. Downpour, a burst of water at the target location, heals up to 5 injured allies. Crazy. Downpour is twice as effective of Totemic Restoration. Living Stream has been redesigned. Now increases Healing Stream Totem's healing by 100%, decaying over its duration. Okay. They're really like, it seems, oh my... Shaman are getting some really strong changes. Lava Surge is now learned at level 12. Lava Surge. Is that the... Wait a minute. Is Lava Surge the one where Flame Shock puts up... When you put up a Flame Shock, you get instant procs? It's not even a talent anymore? Holy shit, that's huge. That's a really fun talent. Like, just getting that is really good. Current control has now reduced the cooldown of Healing Tide Totem by 45 seconds. The lower cooldown on Healing Tide Totem, lower cooldown on Ascendant. Mana Tide Totem radius is now 40 yards. Ancestral Awakening now triggers at 40% base chance and increases to it. Dude, if you're a Resto Shaman, you got to be really excited right now. They got a lot of good changes. Water Shield now is 9 charges. Went from 3 to 9. Like, Drew is... Oh my god. Yo, Resto Shaman is Pog. Torrent now additionally increases the chance of Riptide's initial heal to critically strike by 8 and 15%. Water Totem Mastery now activates on a chance, but its effect has been increased by 3 seconds. Armorta Wave cooldown has been reduced. Lower cooldown on Prim Wave as well. Healing Rain buff heals 5 targets, does more. Acid Rain now does 5 enemies. Overflowing Shores now heals 5 targets. Wave Speaker's Blessing is now a 2-point talent. Tidebringer's 1 point. Deluge is 1 point. Improved Earth Living Weapons 1 point. And they removed Improved Primordial Wave, Tumbling Waves, Continuous Waves, Resonating Waters, Flash Flood, Stormkeeper, and Refreshing Waters. The Shaman, like, honestly, if you are an Elemental Shaman, you're stoked, I think. But if you're a Resto Shaman, you're for sure stoked. I know for a fact Resto Shaman got to be just, like, jumping out of their shoes with these changes. Like, Resto Shaman got some big changes. Enhancement Shamans, I'm really sorry, guys. I feel bad for you. But yeah, cool. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to try out Shaman when the servers come out 100%.